Hi, welcome back to Live and Breathe Horses. So today we're going to carry on our discussion about lightness. And I guess a good place to start would be, what do we mean by that? So I've noticed, because I've been asking people, that most people, when they say lightness, they immediately think about the contact with the reins. And of course that is part of it, but for me that's so much more than that. So it would be really, a lack of resistance. It's a quality, isn't it? It's a way of being. It's the whole attitude of the horse and rider, and the horse and rider combined together. So for our horses, of course, it's in their nature, it's a natural thing. And some horses are by nature heavier than others, just the way they move, the way they are. Some can almost be too light, like Umo. He can be like smoke, he can just be whoosh. And of course, as we spoke about last week, as there is no light without dark, there's no day without night, there's no lightness without a firm groundedness. So that's an important place to start, and it's not a measurable thing. It varies, and the same horse one day may need more connection, more rein, more leg, more seat, more intense connection between horse and human. And other days need less, and it's also a training thing. It's a fluid, ongoing practice. For me, more than anything, it's a practice. And how light can you be? Well, I would say you can never be light enough, for me. That's what I would think. So going on from what do we mean by lightness, and I would love to see what you mean by that. What does it mean to you? I think it means a lot to a horse. That's the reason why we're doing these discussions. So going on from that, why do we do it? So my classical teacher, Miguel, he was a massive fan of Nuno Oliveira and Boscher. And Boscher used to say, is it worthwhile? Always. And called his later in life methods, practice, it's always worthwhile putting on bedroom slippers. So I guess that's the softness of it. So why? Why do we want to do it? I wrote a few notes because my memory. So, physical, mental and emotional well-being of the horse, and the person. That is so tied up in how we do, and it's how we do every little thing if it can be done with lightness. Obedience, an ability to respond instantly. So if something is light and mobile, then it can respond and shift and deal with anything that's going on. That's just physics, isn't it? So the flow, the connection, the harmony between the horse and rider is greatly enhanced the more we can have that lightness, It's the silent communication, isn't it? What goes on without anybody seeing it, which leads on to, of course, the rider's position, the humans on the ground, or the rider's position on the horse. If you're having to do a lot of work and do a lot of things and the horse is very heavy, it's hard to be in a graceful position that is helpful to the horse, So preventing dealing with spookiness, if your horse is light and mobile, those two things are so connected, aren't they? Then you're much more likely to be able to feel something coming and notice it if the horse isn't stuck and heavy, and then to be able to adjust and do something about it and get there before it happens is always the thing we're looking for, isn't it? So to not keep these videos too long, we will go on and discuss all these things in greater detail in future videos, because I think this is a huge subject that affects so much, and it's everything down to our awareness. our presence on the moment has a quality of lightness to it. So thank you for your time joining me today. I'd love to hear what you think about lightness, and I look forward to see you next time. Keep on tuning into the light. Actually, and then it's just occurring to me, I always say that, keep tuning into the light. And of course, there's light, there's beautiful light here today. But when I say that, it really is meaning more the light inside of us. You know, it's our birthright. We're all born with a light, a luminous quality in our being. And to connect with that and allow that to shine is a great journey in life. For me, that has a lot of importance attached to it. And I think it also is something that makes a big difference to a horse and is, of course, connected to lightness. So, look forward to see you next time.